As I'm sitting here this morning, enjoying my morning coffee, 1 second, and then from that point, from last night's game, watching the Dallas Cowboys lose to the Philadelphia Eagles, I did a lot of contemplation during the game and after the game was over and when I went to sleep last night and woke up this morning. And I couldn't believe it because I made a video of this situation I'm about to say now on December 6th. You can go check it out. It's very clear. And I'm telling you now, as a Dallas Cowboy since I was 6 years old, my brother and I and many other family members of mine, and friends, of course, of mine, that the only way the Dallas Cowboys can reach the glory pinnacle of their time, what they once did so many times before, is that Jerry Jones, of over everything and anyone else, must step down. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Cowboy Legends for Life, coming back at you again with another video. And I hopes that this damn season is over with. Because I'm tired. I'm actually mentally drained. And here's the thing about this, me contemplating the game last night as I watched it. Guess what? I wasn't angry. I usually get fucking crazy. I usually start screaming. My neighbors are laughing at me. You understand? They laugh at me because they know what I'm doing in here, watching the game, okay? And I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Matter of fact, the last two games the Cowboys played, I didn't do that. When they beat the Rams, when they lost to the Bears, when they beat the Rams, and then they lost to the Eagles, I didn't scream. I didn't yell. Because you know what? I had a feeling where this season was finally going to go. I've had a feeling as long as Jason Garrett is in the play, we will not go anywhere. And the first thing that must be said and the first thing that must be done is Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys, must step down from his general managership and disappear. I don't give a fuck where he goes. Long as you don't get in the fucking way. He must disappear. That's the only way we will be able to reach out. He can go get Urban Meyer. He can go get whoever he wants. And damn sure he can go get Jimmy Johnson again because Jimmy Johnson, once again, will not kiss his fucking ass. And will run the team the way he thinks it's run. You understand? So don't listen to no fucking talking head because I don't want to hear that shit about Dak Prescott didn't look good. Dak Prescott had a bum shoulder. He's been injured, okay? I'm not even going to make no excuses or nothing. All the Cowboys played bad. You know how many drops the Cowboys had last night? The drops have finally caught up to them. Finally. You know how many drops they had last night? Wheaton dropped a couple of passes. Gallup, as usual, dropped a couple of passes. Mari Cooper dropped a couple of passes. Dak was off key. He was off kilter. With his shoulder bum, he overthrew a number of receivers last night. He looked bad. Okay? Zeke Elliott, don't tell me about Zeke didn't do shit. The front line decided that they weren't going. Their defense decided they were going to shut down that front line. They're going to put pressure on the line to keep Zeke from popping off. And guess what they did? They stopped him from running. Okay? Don't tell me about he only had 13 carries. They stopped giving him the ball because he wasn't doing shit. The front line wasn't doing anything. They were stopped. You understand? This is preparation of a man who don't know how to win. Okay? If you're a head coach and you have put somebody in charge of the offense and put somebody in charge of the defense, and you see what's going on and you know what your job is, you control all, right? And if you don't see the fact that your defensive coordinator is not rushing the ball, it's not doing the blitz, and you see that your offensive coordinator is running the ball on first down, and you say nothing, what good are you? Who are you but a prop standing on the sideline with a goddamn megaphone in your fucking head? Phone, if earplugs, whatever the hell you want to look at it, microphone. What are you? but a fucking prop. A prop put there by Jerry fucking Jones. This entire fiasco been going on for 25 seasons because of this bastard, this old crippled redneck low-life cocksucker from the Arkansas country bumpkin, because he's become a southern caricature to the fucking media. That's why they love putting the camera in his face. This is why they love putting the microphone in his face. You understand? Because they know he's going to say something stupid eventually. Okay? And so they love him so they look at him as Jethro. You understand? The Beverly Hillbillies. You know? They struck all. They got rich. But they couldn't get out of their fucking character. That's the same thing with Jerry fucking Jones. A guy who can't have no one overshine him. And because of that, he ruined the Dallas Cowboys. He had two of the geniuses. Both of them belong in the Hall of Fame. He had Jimmy Johnson, who built that team and took them to the Super Champion Promised Land. And he had Bill Parcells, who rebuilt that mess that Jimmy Johnson left after he was gone, and that the other coaches made into a mess. You understand? And they could not deal with this man, and they both left. Okay? They both left because of him. They wanted things running their way. Jerry Jones did not want to accept that. Look at the drafts he did in the past, giving away to two number ones and all that kind of shit to get this person or that person for a player, thinking that he's going to change things around. He's ruined the Cowboys. He had some of the best talent in football assembled on one team these past couple of seasons now. And they can't get it together. You know why? Because he could not let go of the guy who cannot fucking coach. He can't be wrong. He's going to get a better player now. They're going to make Jason Garrett look like he knows what he's doing. He can keep him now. Thinking, okay, I'm going to get me let's say they want to get a quarterback. Let's say they want to get a Tom Brady type quarterback. They would still lose. Because the guy does not rise on the time when they have situations. They were 3rd and 1 at one point and 4th and 1 at one point. He didn't go for a 4th down at one time until it was too late. The game was over. He does not have any fucking cojones. No fucking balls. How many times you got to keep seeing this day and week in and week out, year in and year out? Think of the teams that made it to the fucking Super Bowl, whether they won it or not. Now, after Jerry Jones fired Jimmy Johnson, think of it. And then they won their last Super Bowl. The Arizona Cardinals. The Baltimore Ravens twice. The Giants won it twice. The freaking hell, the Rams went back again. The Rams. I can go on and on. The Tennessee Titans were in the Super Bowl. Oh my God, man. And this guy continues to put out product that has genius, but refuses to put genius to fucking show them the way. You see a video of him when Switzer took over for Jimmy Johnson, and Switzer made it plain, letting everybody know that Jerry Jones was a meddler. Right after they won the NFC Championship. Are you having fun yet, Jerry? We did it our way, baby. That's what he was telling. We did it our way. Not your way, our way. And you hear the players on the podium when Jerry Jones took the trophy and he just kept talking and talking and talking. I remember this like it was yesterday. Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders, let our coach talk, man. Just get the hell out the way. It was embarrassing, but that's what he said. That's what he was saying. Let our coach talk, man. And then when he did talk finally, and he had the trophy in his hand, he said that soliloquy to Jerry Jones, and Jerry Jones snatched the goddamn Hollis trophy out of his fucking hand. Despicable. You think that type of person changed? This man was told when he bought the Cowboys, listen, don't do anything because this is going to be a hard one for the Cowboy fans. I'll do the firing of Tom Landry. The man was thought of as like a god in Texas and around the surrounding areas. You understand? He was the first and only head coach. Almost 30 years, man. Let me do it because people ain't gonna understand you coming in and doing that. So what did Jerry Jones do? Got on national fucking TV. What the fuck be and said, I'm head coach, I'm the owner now, and I've just fired Jimmy Johnson, Tom Landry. I'm doing things my way. He did that on purpose, people. He did it on purpose. Tell me what type of character do you see when a man tells you on national television in an interview when he grew up with the president, Bill Clinton, and knowing that he's president of the United States, the most powerful nation in all the world. You understand? And he tells them, you know, that we grew up as children together. He said, isn't it something that one of us grew up to be rich and powerful and well-known, to be powerful and well-known, and the other one grew up to be president. Think about that. He said, he laughed. He said, one of us grew up to be powerful and well-known, and the other one grew up to be president. You think that was fucking funny? That's arrogance. That's low-life, fucking country-bunking arrogance. That redneck motherfucker has to go. He has to go far long before Jason Garrett's fired or anybody else is gone. He has to go. Not Linehan before him. He has to go. Who put them in the first place? Listen, people think that, okay, you got, for instance, the head coach who took over and became 5-11 for 3 straight years. But this guy took over. Dave Campo took over. Dave Campo took over. He was the defensive coordinator who had a #1 defense when they won their last championship. He took over the team after Switzer was fired. All right? And Shane Gailey, I think it was Shane Gailey who was fired too. He only gave him 1 season, 2 seasons, that's all. But Dave Campo was given the job because he wasn't hired within. And I think that I like the idea that he hired Dave Campo. You know why? Because he deserved it. He earned it. But here's the thing. When Dave Campbell took that team over, that team was depleted. That team was finished. That team was finished. Michael Irvin was gone. Troy Aikman was at his end. He was done. Okay? Emmitt Smith was out already burnt out and he was done. You understand? All the entire Great Wall of Dallas, they were no longer in Dallas. You understand? Campbell took over, but guess what? He was still a better head coach than Jason fucking Garrett. Still a better head coach. I would still take him over Jason Garrett with the team we had now. I guaranteed you we would have won. I ain't got to tell you about Bill Parcells when he came in, so y'all know about that story. I'm not going to do that, but I will say this. He told him not to get T.O. I never liked T.O. I don't give a fuck what anybody who people say about T.O.'s great. He is one of the greatest receivers. But I can't stand the sight, sound, or look of that cocksucker. I can't stand Terrence Owens. I fucking can't stand him. Especially when he got his ass in the middle of the star when he was a Fansville 49er. Okay? 5 of them should have fucking beat his ass. Not just 1, 5. Okay? I don't give a fuck if he became a Cowboy and did well. I never liked him. And guess what? Parcells couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand him. And he knows what type of person he was in the locker room. What do you think Jerry Jones did? Do you think he respected Bill Parcells? Fuck no. I'm going to go get him anyway. His son, his very son, Stephen Jones, was in charge of the fucking money. What do you call it? When the people get paid and stuff. Okay, I'm right now. I'm frustrated. I'll get that point too. Right now, I'm still pissed off. Right, his son was in charge of the checks and everything, and what they got. Anyway. So when he's trying to get this fucking shit under control, all right. What did his father do? Went and paid fucking millions of dollars for players that turned out to be jack shit. And spent the money without telling him anyway. Don't you know that his son was so, Stephen was so angry, he grabbed his father up and got him in front of the door, pushed him up against the door, was about to whoop his ass. He about to whoop his own fucking father's ass. He about to beat him up. Because he's making an ass of his own son. What type of person would tell you, that you think is, who would tell the media that, hell, I can get 100 other people to run this team because I built it. I can get 100 to coach this team and they will win. Well, you know what Jerry Jones has always said before? Motherfucker, you got 93 to go now, bitch. To try to run this team. You got 93 to go and I don't think you're going to fucking make it. Whew. We don't deserve to win. The Eagles, congratulations. Keep that time. You better tell you what. I don't want to see Garrett now. That's why I'm contemplating this morning when I woke up. I don't want to see Garrett nor Jerry Jones in the fucking postseason. I don't want to see it. You better beat the fucking Giants. You better beat the fucking Giants, okay? Because I don't want to see neither one of those cocksuckers in the fucking postseason. I don't want to see neither one of them. I want Jerry Jones to suffer. Yeah, we're suffering as fans. I've been a fan long before that motherfucking Arkansas redneck came to Dallas. That piece of shit. Here's a guy who paraded the fucking cops around the goddamn stadium when everybody was blowing their fucking asses away because they didn't know how to keep their hands off of people. He went and said, what the other man, Kaepernick, they can kneel down to bring light to fucking what these cops are doing all across this country. Don't y'all understand that in 2006, a memo was sent to all the officials across America that the right wing, the ultra right wing, has infiltrated law enforcement all across America. That was a memo, a secret memo put out, and it leaked out in 2006. And all of a sudden you see all the high-rise and judicial killing to fucking men, women, and children who are armed, disarmed, unarmed, being killed across this country that gave rise to this fucking what's going on right now. The Klan, the fucking neo-Nazis, and all these people in 2006 with the FBI the FBI did it. Put the memo out saying that the country's been infiltrated by fucking right-wing, ultra-wing people being hired by the goddamn officials, one end to the country together as cops. So what did Jerry Jones do? He parades them around the stadium as if they're fucking heroes. After they, you know what I'm saying? After what happened with the shooting and stuff in Dallas and all that stuff. But did you see him parading any of the victims of police brutality and police murder? Did you see him do anything for them? Nothing. I'm making it plain. Kaepernick was fucking right. Because he knew that fucking memo. Just like those who are fucking social minded knew the fucking memo. And they did nothing about it. Jerry Jones, he wants to parade them as heroes. Arm in arm. Ooh. Where's Aiyana Jones parade? Where's her parade at? 7 years old, got shot in the head by a fucking cop looking for her father. So what'd he do? The cop, he blames it on her 80-year-old grandmother swiping his gun. That's the type of people he's parading around the goddamn stadium. This is Jerry Jones, people. I want that cocksucker gone. You understand? I don't want him as a fucking general manager. I accept the fact that he's the owner. We can't do anything about that. But he fucking sucks as fucking player personnel and a GM. Now you understand why I don't fucking like this motherfucker?